Flosstube.
This is Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
Episode 436. 400 plus 30 plus 6 equals 436. 'Cause math. It's Crockpot Friday.
We love our Crockpot Fridays.
Yes, we do.
And we'd like to say hello to all our viewers out there. We're just so happy to be with you again today. And we're going to be talking about some of our stitching and a few other things.
That's right.
So, what's new with you, Steph?
Well, Pam, I made this new shirt for myself.
Love it.
I love cats. My cats love me. That's it. Cats.
Yes, you do, and yes, they do. You are one cat crazy woman.
Yes, I am. And proud of it.
Yep.
Well, Pam, I see you have a new shade of lipstick on.
Well, thanks for noticing.
So what's the name?
I think it's Classic Colorworks Lobster Claw.
'Cause Maine. America.
We love our Maine.
Yes, we do.
Yep. So I've been thinking about doing a new stitch along.
Really? What's the hashtag or the name?
I think we're gonna go with Stitch Mania.
Well, Pam, we've been using Stitch Mania all year long.
Steph, not Stitch Mania. Stitch Mania.
Oh.
That just covers about everything.
Sure does.
'Cause Maine.
America.
Ah.
Now it's time for mail call. Oh, what do we have, Pam?
We have this box. It's a big box.
Oh, it's from a new Flosstube team. Lost in Floss with Leanne and Barb. They're from Wisconsin.
That's so nice. The nicest people are from Wisconsin. I've said it before and I said it again. They're all just so nice in Wisconsin. Just the nicest people. This is just so thoughtful. So very, very kind. We just so appreciate it.
So what's in the box?
I don't know. Let's check out and see what these gals have sent us.
I watched these gals and they're amazing. Linda Jo, are you listening? I think they're going to give you a run for your money. I get two friends. But seriously, we can all be best buds.
Really, Stephanie, in the Floss community, everyone's so nice. There's room to be friends with everybody.
I agree.
Alrighty, let's just see.
Flosstube.
Let's just see, oopsie, what those lovely ladies sent us. Oh, okay. We got some wearable art.
Whoa, I love it. XXX, cross stitch. I can make a shirt.
I think you can make one for both of us, Steph.
I will.
Alrighty. Okay, that's just lovely. That's just such a nice thing of them. Okay, why don't you open this? I don't know who it's for.
I'll open this one. I love opening things.
Yep.
Oh,
that has your name all over it, Stephanie.
It is so adorable. It's a cat. Cat. It looked perfect on my tree, but I think I'll hang it on my wall for now.
Alrighty.
Thank
That's
you.
A perfect thing. Well, I think maybe I'll open this one. We'll see what's in here.
We like to take turns.
Oh, yeah. Now this stuff is just for me. This lighthouse will go on my New England tree in my solarium.
Screams
isn't
Pam.
that cute? Now those ladies, I just can't believe.
They know you.
I can't believe how thoughtful they are. They are just fabulous. Okay, this is the penultimate gift, so we're getting close to the end.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, stuff. You can always use that with the
No
cats
more
and the
cat hair in my cross stitch.
Yep. Sometimes you just get those little fibers woven right in. It's just an added amount of texture.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to... Oh, well, this is a big thing. Kind of stuck in here. We'll see what it is.
Come on, Pam, you can do it.
I got muscles on me. Stephanie. Oh, isn't this very, very nice? So gracious. I just don't know what to say. Just the nicest ladies. know these are like a collector item and just way too extravagant. I just don't know what to say. Oh my. What a class act. It's just lovely.
Pam, I know you're going to enjoy that.
I know, and that I can have out year round in the solarium. Oh,
absolutely.
It's just going to be lovely.
Oh, that's the crock pot. Dinner's ready.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Let's eat.
Okay, this is Stephanie.
Stephanie, you're always so funny. That's my Stephanie, and I'm Pam.
And we're Just Keep Stitching. Hi, I hope you liked our tribute to Pam and Steph, Just Keep Stitching.
It's only because they're two of our favorites that we decided to pick them from all the great Flosstubers and do our little parody.
Yeah, we love you, Pam and Steph. I hope you think that it's as funny as we thought it was.
You have us laughing like episode after episode. We get together and chat about just how funny everything you bring up and talk about, and
we just truly love you. So, with that being said, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Leanne.
And I'm Barb.
And we're Lost in Floss. So, we're nervous, so just forgive that. But first of all, we're going to start out with Know Your Needleworker. So we'll go through the questions and answer them. Go ahead, Barb. You can do the first one.
All right. Where do you live, Leanne?
Well,
throw it back at you.
Yeah. Actually, we both are in southeastern Wisconsin. Beautiful country. We grew up here. We lived here. And, yeah.
It's great. Love it. No place I'd rather be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the time. I mean, It's fun to go away and visit. Other places are lovely, but
totally.
I like the seasons, and it's just a nice place to live. Nice people in Wisconsin.
And fall's coming.
Yep.
Absolutely my best time of year. So, next question is, what do you do for a living? I'll let you answer that first, Barb.
Well, I work for a big insurance company, working on the corporate website, helping our developers and doing computer-y stuff.
Okay, and I am a stay-at-home mom. I do craft fairs in the fall, just 3 or 4 of them, but that's it. I stay home and keep the home fires burning. So that's all I can say.
I wish you'd burn my fires. Things get a little bit crazy at our house, but that's all right.
Okay, let's see. Next question. Do you have children?
I have two grown children, and our daughter has 3 little ones, so we love doing things with them. And
so you're not only a mother, but you're a grandmother.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So
some cuties.
Yeah. Oh, very, very cute grandchildren. So I have 3 children. They're all boys. My 2 oldest were twins, and then 12 years later, we had another boy. So, it's just me and all the boys, but they're all moved out now, so it's not.
You see the halo around her head?
Yes.
I always say if I would have had my son first, he would have been an only child. But he's great now.
Yeah, he really
just
is.
was very active as a 2-year-old, was much thinner in those days, chasing after him. You don't need to exercise.
And we would all get together, and I have to tell this story. I remember one time when your son was a baby, and we went to the mall. I think we went to go see the Easter Bunny or something like that. And I had to go to the bank. So I left Barb with the twins, her daughter, and then this newborn. And I left. And some lady came up to Barb, patted her on the shoulder, and said, "Don't worry, honey, it'll get better."
She thought they were all mine. So that crazy I would not be.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you have any pets?
Not anymore. We were dog people. We had a golden and 2 springers, but then we reached the phase where we wanted to be able to have a little bit more flexibility and love dogs. Maybe we'll get one again someday, but not right now.
Okay. And no, I have no pets. We have allergies in the family, and so pets are kind of out of the question. I like to say I love everybody else's dog. Mm-hmm. My brother has a dog. I get to go see her, my little niece, 4-legged niece. And yeah, so that's it. Next question is, what are your other hobbies besides stitching? Barb, I'll let you. I'll ask the questions. You can answer first.
Okay. I love to garden. I like cooking and entertaining. I like other sewing crafts. I like to bake. I don't know, just a whole bunch of different things.
You like to sing?
No, no, I don't like to sing. In fact, I would always joke, and my sister might take offense because she's in a chorus, but I'd always say we're the Von Shut Your Trap family singers.
Oh, that's too funny.
So, how about you, Leanne?
Well, I do cross stitch. I started quilting maybe about 4 years ago, and just absolutely love it.
She's gone quilt crazy.
Quilt crazy. I've done painting, cross stitch, needlework, any kind of needlework, stitching, sewing. Not clothes or anything, but crafting. I can do just, I don't know, just about anything. I love working with my hands. So, next question is, what is your favorite movie? This is good. I don't know what your favorite movie is. I don't know.
Just for nostalgia's sake, it has to be something Christmassy.
Oh.
And so I would say White Christmas.
You know, you were the one that turned me on to that movie, and every year I have to watch it at least once.
I love the ending when they're around the tree and they're red and white. I hate the modern dance scene. And
Me
I
too,
fast
me
forward
too.
through it every time.
Yeah, me too. My favorite movie goes way back. It's called Rebecca.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's by Alfred Hitchcock.
Yep.
It has everything I like in a movie. It's got suspense. It's got romance. It's just really good. If you have a chance, go see it. You know, every time my husband goes away and the kids are gone, it's like that movie I'll watch maybe 3 times. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I love it.
Have you ever read the book?
No, I never have. So, what's your favorite TV show?
Well, I have to say, since I discovered Flosstube, that's about all I watch anymore. But I love, like, HGTV shows.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know.
Do you still watch Real Housewives?
No.
Oh, see, I still watch some of them.
Not too much reality TV anymore. I don't know. Like, there's not one show that jumps out at me, I guess.
Yeah, see, that's exactly how I am, too. It's, yeah. There's nothing that I absolutely have to watch. Although, I have been watching when Hallmark had their Christmas movies in July.
Oh.
I even recorded some of the movies, and I watched them at night.
Well,
so
good for stitching, mindless.
Yeah.
You know how it's going to end. And
I know, well, it always ends up happy. I'm sorry, I love them.
It's always people named Holly or Nicholas or Chris.
Yep, and they're always in marketing.
Yeah.
And they always go and visit a lodge that is going to be closing down.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's your plot.
But it's always happy. So yeah, love
yeah.
it. Okay, what is your favorite book?
Ooh.
You're a big reader.
I know, but I just don't retain things like I used to. But like I'd have to go back to like a classic like Gone with the Wind.
I've never read that. I've never read it. I've never seen the whole movie.
Oh, really?
And I refuse to watch bits and pieces of it because someday I am going to sit down and watch that whole movie.
Yeah, I remember going to see it, like, at the, what was the theater in West Dallas?
Capitol?
Whatever, on that corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that on 73rd Street? Like,
No.
right by where I lived?
No, it was on Beloit or on National.
Oh, then I don't know.
Further down.
I don't know.
But anyways, I remember seeing it, like, you know, maybe when I was 10 or 11.
Oh, really?
Just like, it just seemed so epic because it was so long. But, I don't know. What about you?
I'm not a book reader unless I'm on vacation. And then I bring a book and I will only read that book while I'm on vacation. So it might take me a year to finish one book, but I kind of remember what it's about and stuff like that. So I just, I'm trying to think, what did I just read? It's like, The Neighbor Next Door or something. It was like a mystery. Mm-hmm. And I really liked it. So, I mean, yeah, that's it.
Well, I get obsessed with it, so it kind of takes away from stitching time.
Yeah,
so,
see, I'm not like that.
I mean, we have a cabin up north, and usually before we go up for the week, I'll go to the library and, like, come out with 15 books.
See, I wish I was
and
like
then I
that.
binge read. And a lot of times I'll get books on CD that for my commute I can listen to.
I've done that.
So that would be compatible with stitching, you know, versus having the TV on. So.
I usually watch YouTube.
I do too.
Or there's some quilting shows that I'll watch too. So the next one is what is your favorite music?
I like a lot of different music. I don't know. It's just hard to pick just one.
Yeah. I really like jazz. I love Santana. I've seen him like 3, maybe 4 times. I love Paul McCartney. Have you gone to see Paul McCartney at all?
With you.
Oh, that's right. Was that was
at the time it rained.
Yeah,
it was a long time ago.
What one word best describes you? I had to think about this, but I think I know.
Okay, you say it first then.
I think eclectic. I mean, I just kind of like a bunch of all different things. Like decorating my house, I love a lot of different kinds of stuff. Old, new, doesn't make any difference. You know, crafting wise, I think that would be.
That's,
you know,
I have no idea. One word. I
Fun.
talk too much for one word.
No.
It's coming from a big family.
You got to get your words in.
Yeah. I always say it's because I'm the middle child of the middle children. You know,
Yep.
You have to stake your ground.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know. I'll come up with it
I
sooner or
don't
later.
know. I just think you're really kind.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll take my 20 now.
My siblings might not agree with that. But,
Well, they're not here.
No.
All
right.
And then I thought of one other question that I'm sure people will ask is, how did we meet and how long have we known each other?
Lord.
And maybe we're not going to mention how long we've known
how many
each
years?
other. Yeah. Years. No. But we met in high school.
Yeah.
Our freshman year. And I think we kind of became really good friends when we went to driver's ed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we kind of went to the same class.
Yeah.
And
I know. Before that, because we didn't have any classes the same.
No.
We were in the same group of friends. But,
yeah. And like, I don't know, like when I went to the school, there was only 3 kids from my grade school that went there.
I think that's how it was with me.
Yeah.
too.
So it was a big school. Do we have like 500 graduating
we started
or something?
400 graduating, 500 to start.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Something like that.
you know, in a school that big, it's hard. And we didn't meet each other. Friends of ours, got us together.
Right.
Yeah, there was a big group. So, okay.
So,
Well-
we've been friends ever since?
Yeah. So now you know a little bit about us. And we're here about cross-stitching, not all about me and you.
Yeah. So let's
So-
get moving.
Okay.
We don't want it to be 4 hours long.
Well, yeah. But we could make it 4 hours long, I think. But so first, we'll do show and tell. Does that sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fully finished items, and I have one.
I feel like Joan and Kelly. Joan always says, "Oh, I forgot that." We're at Leanne's house.
So I have one that I just recently finished. It's by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Love that.
And I think I bought, it must have came as a kit because these are Belle Soie.
Oh,
Some of
wow.
the threads.
Beautiful.
I added the blue, but here
I
it
love the
is.
blue on it.
Yeah, it was peach instead.
Oh no,
But
I love that color.
yeah, and I just love how light it is, and the buttons that I put on there were buttons from my grandma, and yeah, I just loved how it turned out, and that is it.
Alrighty.
So, and you didn't bring your fully finished item?
No, I have some sitting there, but I just
Well, and I think we're gonna try to kind of keep it in the season,
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah. So mine are
So-
the things I have out right now are more Christmassy, or
Yeah.
I thought of one Halloween thing my daughter has, so when she unpacks it, I'll bring it. But
Yeah. See, yeah, and I don't think I have any Halloween.
Yeah.
I just kind of restarted stitching again, so
Yep.
I don't have tons.
Yep. I think back when I did a lot of stitching, it was more like apparel. That was when waist canvas was really big,
yeah,
and so I did a
yeah.
lot of that kind of stuff for myself and
kids.
gifts and the kids.
Yeah,
But
like
not-
on sweatshirts and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
And then, you know, some home decor items, but not nearly as much as I would.
see,
Do
yeah,
know.
and I don't remember cross stitching at all. I remember, and I know my grandma had things that were printed that I cross stitched.
Oh yeah, like the stamp stuff.
Yeah. But where that stuff is, I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, they'd be like treasures now.
Yeah, they would be. So, let's see. We'll go to works in progress.
All right. So
Go ahead, Barb.
Okay, so I'm working on, I'm doing a test version of the Prairie Schooler ornaments, and this is as far as I got. And I'm just going to say right now, you're going to see I'm not as organized as Leanne, and there'll be like needles sticking out of my stuff.
Mine's just like that.
But anyways, this is how far I am.
Just no blood on the,
Yeah.
on the set.
It's kind of a fun stitch, and
That's very cute.
Yeah, so I got that one going. And then a little while back, I was fortunate enough to go into a thrift store and discover like a mother load of stuff. I don't know who the person was, but it was like a kindred stitcher. I mean, so many of her projects were things that I looked at and was like, oh, I would like that.
I want that.
Yeah.
I'd stitch that.
Honestly, I came out with so many different things. And this is one of them. It's Betty Broomsticks.
Oh, is that cute?
So-
I have not seen all of these, just so that I could be surprised.
Yeah. So this is how far I am. And this woman, I mean, she would have been Stitch Mania to the hill, because she had the fabric picked out. A lot of the kits she had needles in and everything.
Wow.
And yeah, just
Stephanie, it's got a cap.
okay. So then this is a pattern that I actually started on, I don't know, it was after June, but the Prairie Schooler June. And I like that one for some reason. I don't know. It
Those
just kinda
colors
spoke to me.
are beautiful.
So I started it when I was up at our cabin. This is as far as I got, but I think I'm putting it away now.
Did you color that fabric?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Thank you, Priscilla, and Chelsea for your great tutorial. But yeah. So it looks really.
I love it.
What's the saying? Old and crusty.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, so it
That's
kind of
really
gives
good.
it a more vintagey look. And I have to say, with buying this stuff from the thrift store, it's forced me to go outside my comfort zone. Like, I'm stitching on things I never thought I could even see before. And I think a lot of that is from various floss tubers, like, you know, the advice on magna eyes and like...
Do you have magna eyes?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I couldn't stitch on this tiny little fabric without it. So anyways, this is one of the saved from the trash items. Chessie and Me. And it's a cute little cabiny.
That is adorable.
But it's tiny.
What is it stitched on?
I don't know. This was in the one of the ones. But it's tiny for me. And the first time I did the border, I was one stitch off, which then throws everything off. Yep. So there was a lot of ripping.
Well, at least now you got it right.
Yeah. So, and that's what I figured with some of these. It's really good just to get the outside done. I don't know. Any advice you people have for me, I'd be willing to take. So this was another save from the trash item. It's Bent Creek Harvest. And it was kind of funny because I had bought and stitched a Bent Creek, I forget what these are called. They're like word sampler series, I think.
I don't have my glasses on,
yeah,
so I'm
I think that's what they're
anyway.
called. Yep. And I had stitched a flag one that I bought myself, and then when I went to the thrift store and saw the harvest, I saw a Thanksgiving one, a snowman. I just felt like I was meant to have them.
Oh yeah, that is adorable. Oh, are you going to show you? You didn't show your stitching.
Oh, sorry. That's what I have you here for.
Keep you on track.
Yeah, so this is as far as I've gotten. I'm still debating on this if I like the apples or if I'd rather have pumpkins. So, I don't know. I might just stitch it like it is.
Stitch it and wait till you get that far.
Yeah.
And then decide.
Okay. So, then here is my ongoing thing that... reason I love the floss community, because my friends who don't stitch, I'm sure like they're so sick of hearing me talk about Christmas stockings. I made cross-stitch Christmas stockings for both my children. I made one for my godson, my nephew. And so when my daughter had our first grandchild, I'm like, oh, I'll make her stocking. Well... I didn't know about like the gold collection then and full coverage, and I mean the first stocking I probably worked on for 2 years.
Is absolutely gorgeous, and Barb is going to bring it hopefully
bring it.
around Christmas. It's just gorgeous.
I have it at my
absolutely
house.
Gorgeous.
So
okay.
yeah, so I'll bring it.
Good.
But anyways,
so you won't let your granddaughter have it?
Well, no, I borrowed it from her because I wanted to look at the fabric I used for the backing.
Oh, okay.
Because I am now done with stitching of the second one for my grandson, who's 3. So that's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
And started on third grandchild's, who just turned 1. So his will not be done for Christmas, but
that's okay.
this is what it's going to be. So
That
they
is
all
so
kind of
cute.
coordinate. Well, and the problem was with the second stocking, because it wasn't quite full coverage, then I thought it looked plain compared to the first one. So I started adding extra embellishments, and then that was harder than just if you even had a plan.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
a couple things that I've learned from floss tubers along the way is to be more organized with my thread. So that all has the colors and the symbols. That's changed my world, and I think the first one I did with 1 needle, which is crazy now when I think about it. So my new plan was to run off like a copy of the code. I don't know. What do they
code.
call it? Well, whatever.
Crack
of
the
the
code.
colors. Yeah. And so if I have a needle started with thread in it, then I put it next to
Oh, that's
like
a
this.
good idea.
And so then I know when I go to that color again, I have
it's
it ready.
there. Oh,
So
you know what? I always stitch with just one needle.
I know.
But I've never done a full coverage.
Yeah. So, and then another thing I am doing on this one is starting from the top almost. And I've never done that before. I've always just started in the middle and gone all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of like this. The other thing I've done is put these little 10 row increments in, and then I try to justify, like make sure it matches up every 10 rows so that if you're off, you're not totally off.
That's a really good idea.
Well, I just thought
when you're doing something like that, you can get off
really easily.
Very fast. Yeah.
And, you usually can kind of patch it up, but I mean, I'm not that great of a stitcher.
Add your own, we call that adding your own touch to a piece.
So, and then I have to show this beautiful bag my friend Leanne here made for me.
One. I knew she had that stocking. I knew it was going to be a while.
I was just thrilled with this because, as you can see, I go from Ziploc. I think this was one that this came in. I don't know what else. Oh, I even use the letter holder things. Yeah.
Paper holder.
It's a big mess.
Yeah, but these are nice, aren't
they? This one is beautiful, and I love it so much, and I think you're going to sell these, aren't you?
I am going to sell them at the craft fair, yes.
Yeah. So beautiful, beautiful. So, what do you have going on?
Well, let's see. We're doing what we're stitching now, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sure everybody has done this. Isn't that cute?
I haven't done it.
I wanted to do the October.
Wait, can I yell no? I'd stitch that.
Country Cottage Needleworks.
Oh, that's adorable.
And I had this piece of fabric, so I was just stitching it on this. And it's fun. And I have to say, I started on a hoop. You can see the circle around it. And I thought, I'm going to try in hand. So many floss tubers have tried it in hand. And this was like 28 count, so perfect piece to try in hand. And I have to say, when you're doing rows, that in hand
is it easy?
Goes really fast.
Oh.
Yeah, really like doing it.
See, I still have the spring-loaded hoops.
Okay.
Do you have any of those? They're like, I think they're vintage.
Oh, then no.
Oh, okay. But you don't have to screw it on. You just pop it on and off. So it's real easy.
Well, this one was a spring, but it was a newer one, which is hard to get that spring load thing in there.
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
But that's okay. And then I am doing this Little House Needleworks.
That's really cute.
What is this one?
Needlework
ABCs. Needlework ABCs. And it came in a little kit with all the fancy floss colors.
Nice.
You just had to provide the DMC, and this is how far I am.
Did you had to get your own fabric though?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is just, I don't even know what this is. Fabric from Joann's because it was long enough.
Oh, I think I got some of that.
Which I absolutely love. It's a little harder to stitch on, but I love the roughness of it.
Yeah, the texture.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a primitive kind of person. And we do not have a needlework shop around here, so
someone
you think
open one.
Yeah, you think like a bigger city, like we're close to Milwaukee.
Yeah,
you would think that there would be some, but the nearest one is in Madison. Somebody told me.
I went to that one when we were there for a wedding.
Oh,
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, see, I've never been there. And then otherwise, Spring Green.
Yeah, I've never been to that one.
Country Sampler, which I heard is awesome.
Oh, maybe road trip.
I think so.
If we can't make it to Treasure or
Keepsakes.
Yeah.
That's a little further.
Keepsake or bust.
So then I'm doing these little acorns by Prairie Schooler, and this piece of fabric is not even weave. And I do not like it, but I thought I'm just going to go with it and see what it looks like.
The colors are so pretty.
I love it. And they're all DMCs. I know. I love the colors.
Yeah.
So, just going to go with it and see what happens. So, with that, let's see.
Oh wait,
what
I
else?
forgot to show my oldest whip in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so people, I started this, I think probably in the early 90s.
So you were 7?
Oh yes, I was 7. Yeah. Yes, you got that right. And I take a little bit better care of my patterns now.
Was it out of a magazine?
It was out of a magazine.
Okay.
But I had done the Easter version of this, and then there was this cute little fall one. And for some reason, I never finished it. I think now was I hated the cat on it. And
Shh.
I'm sorry, Stephanie, but the cat just looks like not in proportion.
It looks
That's
like
what
a Cheshire cat, which isn't a fall cat.
No, and I think he just looks so out of proportion with the rest of the stuff. But I had it done. I have a lot of back stitching to do. I didn't have the pumpkin patch words in. I'm still not sure. I'm crazy about that font, and but I think I'm going to leave it. Plus, I'm off in counting, so I need to tear that out.
I think it's really cute.
But I think what I'm going to do is maybe tear the cat out and try to just fill in with some leaves there and then see how I like it then.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finish all the rest of it even before I tear the cat out.
Yeah, the
But it's
colors
getting
are really
close.
pretty.
Well, and there's things like, there's chickens in here and pumpkins and scarecrows classic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, I think
It's
the rest
not
of it is
like you would
aged
never
well.
know that it was
Yeah.
an old a chart as it is.
So anyways, that's my oldest whip in the world. Like, can anyone top that one? How many? 30? Well, yeah. It's probably close to 30 years old. I don't know. Something like that.
They're kind
Crazy.
of showing our age.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. That's one thing you have to know about us. What you see is what you get.
That's right.
There are no pretenses here.
So we got works in progress. Let's see. What about finished items?
That's what you did to start.
Not just finished, but not fully finished. Which we probably I should have done that. Can I just do it real quick?
You can do it.
Okay. So I've got January
Oh, yeah.
of With Thy Needle and Thread by Brenda Gervais.
Those are really cute. Love that.
And there, it's all finished.
Oh, and you have your stuff on the back.
I always back my cross stitch. Well, this is going to be a pillow. So with SF 101, Soft Fuse 101.
And Leanne told me that, and I have to say, it's phenomenal. It just gave me the confidence to cut into my stocking.
It makes it easier,
Yeah. So
yeah, makes it a little stiffer, but. And then
this is so cute too.
this one I got. Oops. Midnight Ride by Blackbird Designs. And
Love that. Did you use the colors it
finished.
called for?
No.
Oh.
No, I used what I had because I just wanted to see the size of it.
I love
and I sprayed the fabric with antiquing prior to doing it.
Was it bright? Like what
It was
color?
just
it
kind of,
off-white?
it was like this, it was pretty much like this.
Yeah, it just gives it a little
So
bit.
I wanted it like
Yeah.
antique-y, kind of dirty, grungy,
Mm-hmm.
old and crusty. So, yeah. So that's it. And
Okay.
then one other thing I wanted to talk about was I won Donna Ray's from Flannel Jammy's Farm. I won her, was it 2,500 subscriber contest. She pulled my name. And
Oh, that's so cool.
I got a lovely postcard from her. I just love her.
Can I read it? What has a
I don't
bee
know.
on it?
Yeah. And then she's a beekeeper, do you know?
Yeah. But
And-
I mean,
And I love going, and I got some wax. She put in these Bowen needles. I have to say, Donna Ray, I love them.
can I take a look?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just put them in my pocket.
Go ahead.
No.
You can take one.
No, I'm not.
And then I got this
Ooh, they're
pattern from
French.
Stacy
Ooh la la.
Nash
Sorry.
that I will be doing. Because I love primitive. And then I got a gift card from Dying to Stitch.
Ooh.
I did order my thing, and I'll show you that when I get it.
Oh.
So I'm anxious to get that back. But thank you, Donna Ray.
That's really cool.
She's
I
such
like
a
how
sweet
people do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
and she's so sweet. I just love watching her. I don't know. I always learn something from her.
That's, I think, what I love the best is all the tips and things you pick up. The
And
stories are great. And
it's like, it's all people like you. They might stitch totally different things, but it's just people that you would be friends with. So,
and maybe a few you wouldn't.
Maybe.
Oh no, I'm just kidding.
So,
all right.
Do we want to do this
one?
one?
Okay.
So we're going to have a segment that's called "Saved from the Trash." #It's got potential.
Okay. So, the same place where I found all my kits for stitching, I found some finished things, and I'm sure it's probably like somebody's kid cleaning out their house. I don't know.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So anyways, this cute little Lizzie Kate one, I think the bunny blends in too much with the background. So Leanne suggested outlining them, which I think would be a good approach.
Yeah.
Since his tail is gray anyways, blue.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
And then there's this other one. This one's still in the frame. Whoops. It's the September one. And I'm not sure if I'm going to redo them on some other background or maybe just chalk paint the frame. But
I think you should chalk paint.
That would be easy enough.
Frame. Yeah.
I've already done that and left the stuff in the frame and just well, if there's an easy way, I'm going to find it. Just taped it off with painter's tape.
Really?
And it worked just fine.
No, see, I would take it off.
Yeah, of course you would.
Unless it had paper on the backing.
Leanne does things the right way. Barb does things
it's not the right way.
Well,
we all have our talents, so let's just put it that way.
So that's all I have for the Save from the Trash.
Okay, and then I just wanted to show something. This is pretty old that I pulled out.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one, which I love, and this was made by Barb's mom and two of her sisters for a wedding gift. Well, it must have been a shower gift.
Yeah, I think it was.
In 1984, on August 25th. They wrote that down, and
I didn't think you got married at 16.
Well, really, it was 12. So I knew Barb would get a kick out of that if I showed that.
I kept looking at it thinking it just looked so familiar, but I wouldn't have, at first I didn't place it. So.
No, in our first house that hung on the wall, I had red and green in the kitchen, and I had a huge wall, and that was in that wall. So, and I saved it. It's always been up here.
Yeah.
And it's been with pictures and stuff, so yeah, I thought I'd show that.
That's funny.
Let's see. Haul.
Haul, y'all.
Haul. #keep the economy going.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Well, actually, this I bought.
Oh, yeah. You have things.
And this is
a
new start. I did Cottage Needleworks.
Oh, you got... Did it come as a kit with that?
No.
Okay.
No, I kitted this up.
I love that polka dot fabric.
This is wonderful time of the year. Love, love, love the polka dot fabric.
That is really cute.
And I have all the floss colors for it. So this I think I'm going to start when we go on vacation.
Oh, that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, because it's only 32 counts, so I'll be able to see that.
32 count.
Get
out the bag, nice.
With my glasses from the 100 yen 100 yen shop in Japan.
Oh, well.
Not that
like the dollar store?
It is. 100 yen is like the dollar store.
Okay, well, good to know.
Yeah. So.
Well, and I have some. This is still another one. The Bent Creek.
Those are
was a save, so it came with the fabric and all the flosses ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
So
that was a find.
it was a find.
So how much did you pay for the thing, like the kit?
I mean, some of them were $3, but then I got my 20% off. I think this one was like $3. The most expensive were $7, but they maybe had, the one had like 12 weeks dye work, unused threads in it. So you figure, you know, you
are lucky. You are good at that.
I'm fortunate.
Yeah.
So, and then there's a couple charts that I bought. This one I'm really kind of anxious to do because it's
like
fall.
that one.
But I need to get some. I want kind of maybe a sagey green, and I might change
fabric.
I might change the football because I don't know, that shape I just don't like that much. But I think that'd be kind of cute, and it really, when you look at the stitching, I don't think it's going to be awful. I think it'll take time, but
but I mean it'll be fun because you have the little squares, so it's like
you
finish
can just
every
do one
time
at
you
a
do
time.
a square.
And it's usually my approach to do all the outside stitching, but I'm thinking because there's some specialty stitches like going around the outside, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just stitch like a grid at a time and then do the inside. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. So that'll be fun though.
Yeah. And then good old Prairie Schooler. I love the
love
Christmas ones. Would you stitch this?
I would stitch that. Absolutely.
And
I'd stitch that.
I love this one. This one I've seen done numerous times.
That is so cool.
The one I saw was like on a mottled blue fabric. Ooh, I'll have to show you the picture.
That'd be pretty.
It was really kind of cool. So I'm kind of in limbo as to what I'm going to do with that. But
again, not having a cross stitch store here is really hard
you can't
because
see
you
things
don't
in
know the
person.
color of the fabric and what it looks like, what it feels like. So like I don't know when I watch
open one, Leanne.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we could have a quilt
Present
shop
that to
too.
Mike.
Bing, bing, bing. No, but it's like when we watch Flosstube, when I see something stitched, I'm like, okay, I like that fabric. So I love when everybody shows what they're stitching.
That and on Instagram too, it's so helpful. Like when someone will say, "Oh, this is stitched on a blah blah blah," and it's like, "Oh, well, that looks really pretty."
Yeah.
So it just gives you
makes it easier.
Yep.
So,
but well,
got all of them. Okay, and
no mail call.
No mail call. We have a list.
Yeah.
Of what we wanted to talk about. So that's it.
Yeah.
Do we have like a question that we would like? Please comment and let us know
if you think we're crazy.
If we're okay.
Like wrap it up.
What we should do.
Stop now. One's
done.
good.
Done.
One's good.
Done.
Don't mess with success. Don't make number 2.
No, but when we were doing that little video about Pam and Steph, I'm like, we clearly are no actors. I mean, that is nuts.
How many takes was it?
I don't know.
And then finally it's like, this is good
This
enough.
is it.
You know?
And I can just, my boys always give their opinion.
That's why we're doing it at Leanne's house.
And it is going to be a ride. They don't get anything, and I don't know. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. But we crafted together for years, so
our husbands are used to it.
Yeah. I remember years ago we'd get back from the craft shows and have like all our chucks and stuff on the table, and Leanne's husband would just be like rolling his eyes, like, how is this gonna come out right?
Yeah, and it did. We used to do craft fairs together.
Yeah.
And then Barb got a real job. So then I kept going.
So she stayed the professional.
Yes. But, and I'm still doing it. Just, like I said, just a couple of them. But anyway.
That's nice. Yeah.
So, one other segment that we've got. And it's called Stop the Floss, I Want to Get Off.
Oh, yeah.
And this is when we're going to show other things that we were doing. I was hoping Barb would bring a cake because she is an excellent baker.
I could show a picture.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh,
Show one.
well.
I made apple crisp. We could show that.
I have to. Excuse me.
Hold, please. I'll just keep talking.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
So, I love to work with wool, and I do a lot of wool applique. And this is just one little picture that I did. It sits in my kitchen for the summer. It was fun. Love it. And then I belong to a Kim Deal Club. She's a quilter. So this was a little quilt that I made. It was supposed to be square, but I made it into a runner instead. And I'm going to use this for fall. Love it. It was a fun thing to do. And you could see all my mistakes because I added them to the back.
What do you mean you added?
Well, like mistakes in cutting.
Oh, I love that though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Very pretty.
So,
she's so talented. I'm good with sugar.
You are. Well, you're good at sewing and crafting too.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to show. This is a cake I made for Easter.
Ooh. Barb is an excellent baker. Whenever we get together with our high school friends, which we try to get together once a month, but it doesn't always work that way. But Barb, if we have in-house or celebrating a birthday or something, Barb will always offer to make dessert, and we always say yes. If she doesn't offer, we're like, well, we need somebody to make dessert. Barb will
I'm trying to see if I have one.
Like, I could probably find that one chocolate cake that you had.
I don't know. We can say that for some other time.
Yeah, because
really, it's just a picture of them.
Yeah, we'll make her make a real one.
Yeah, we're gonna eat it.
Well, hold please while I take a bite. So, well,
I think that's it.
And we didn't think of a saying or anything that we're going to say at the end.
Oh, like a slogan?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
We could just go, woohoo!
Woohoo! We're done.
If you know me, it does come out fairly often.
So, well, I think we're going to try to do this once a month because I don't know, it'll take me that long to
I wouldn't be able to come up with anything.
Here. I used to be a hairdresser.
I was going to say, that's why you always look so nice.
Not really. So, well, let's wrap it up.
All right. Wrap.
Okay, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Because we'll do another one whether you liked it or not. Yeah. We'll try it.
And if we ever get subscribers, we'll do really good giveaways.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
right?
maybe you'll bake a cake.
Well, no, that's hard to ship.
Oh, that's true.
But maybe baked goods along with other things.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
It'd be worth your while.
Okay, so have a great month. Stitch the night away, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.